Just before we get started proper here, just wanted to say thank you for all the new subscribers, new viewers. Obviously we've got a video that's doing pretty well at the moment, which is the Bricklink Designer program changes. Bit different today, doing a build of this mock, but just wanted to say thank you to everyone who likes, subscribes and leaves comments. It's really nice to see the interaction that's happening there. But anyway, just a quick thank you and on to the video proper. Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. Now I'm sure you've seen from the thumbnail and the title of the video that this isn't a city update, but I did just want to show you where I've got this grocery store, this supermarket currently in my city, and you can see that we've got it there. It was made out of a couple of the sets of 60347. Actually a really nice set that was only on the shelves for just about 6 months or so back in 2022. But you can see it is problematic, although it's fully enclosed in terms of the walls. We haven't got a roof for it, and also in terms of height, just at that height it is sitting lower than pretty much everything else in the city. So I think that what we're going to try and do today is build an additional level on it and also give that level a roof. So I'm going to get it removed and over to the build table. So this is our structure as it currently stands, like I say, based on that set 60347, the grocery store, and we've expanded it so that it's fully enclosed and also just a bit bigger as well. So in terms of the studs that we've got to work with for the second level, we're looking at 26 by 16. So pretty nice space to work with, and I've created a plate for that already. Like you can see here, I've tried to retain some of the original features, so we've got an ATM at the side there, and then at the back of the store we've also got that loading bay area. I haven't enclosed that to be inside a warehouse. I can just use the forklift trucks in the back alley there, and I think that works fine. We'll see that just coming up at the side here, and you can see we've got these kind of bits which allow you to push stuff through. And we're back a little while later as I've done a fair bit of work on this, and you should see we've got that second level now, but also a rooftop level with a billboard. I did take a bit of inspiration for this from another YouTube channel, a mock that they did of the set, and I think that channel is called Bricksonville. I will leave a link to the video at least so you can see that. Definitely not exactly the same, but they used the minifig costume in a really good way, and I copied that a little bit. But yeah, fully enclosed. I've actually chosen to make this second level an office space for the grocery store, so we'll take a look at that in a second. But like I say, it is fully complete, so all around the sides I've got someone in the raccoon suit just there stealing out of the bins, but as you can see we've got steps leading up to that second level, and also we've got a ladder going up to the roof too. Now the ladder was actually created from exactly the same parts as the kind of railing that's going all around the roof, and you might notice that just where, because all of these are 1x4 pieces, where we've got bits that aren't multiples of 4, I've actually used some candlestick pieces to fill in, so just there and also just there. I think that when you're looking at it from afar it's pretty effective. You can see done the same thing just down here, but I don't think it's a problem at all. Something that I did consider was whether we need a guardrail going up the steps. I think it's fine as is, but maybe not the most realistic. Maybe we do need something just to keep figures safe. I suppose minifigures aren't quite so delicate as fleshy humans. With regards to the door just there, we've got a little alarm system because this is a commercial property. So same alarm system, more a door code system to get into the manager's office. And then up here on the roof we've also got an aircon unit as well as that billboard. Doesn't look so pretty from the back, definitely better from the front side. In terms of down this side, not really a lot there. Haven't got a window just there. The windows have been quite inspired by the Friends Community Centre, the green section of that, so using the candlestick pieces in the green, often used for bamboo when they're this colour. and the windows actually come out from the sides. I think pretty decent. And in terms of what's happened on the ground level, well, that was already built. This was all about making sure that this had a second level and a roof. I could have just gone for a roof straight away, but I think once we compare it, I've brought over one of my mocked modulars or mini modulars and then an actual full-size modular. You'll see why I've decided to add a complete second level, and I think it actually matches up pretty well in terms of size. We'll do that after we take a look at the interior though. So the aim for this was for it to be a modular, and by modular I don't mean the Lego modular standards where you're going to have, you know, a lamppost here and a tree over to the side. More that it can be taken apart each level, and you might be able to see I've actually loosened it a little bit because I'm about to do this with one hand. I actually build all my kind of modular, your standard stuff into the road plates, so they're actually road and sidewalk plates, so they'll have the lampposts and street lights, etc. there. But anyway, I'll take this apart and we can have a look at it, and we can see the roof comes apart. Now we have got that ladder just there, so that's going to pop off when I place this down, and I will just show you the ladder for a second. So it is two of these 1x4 railings with a 1x8 plate on the bottom of it and then a 1x8 tile on the top, and actually once you do that it becomes a really good ladder and was just the right height for what I wanted, so pretty pleased with that. And then again, this section just comes away from the ground floor pretty easily, and I'll move that to the side there. Now what we've got is that this is not exactly the same shape as that, because we wanted a landing area for when you come up the steps, and then the ladder is sitting there anyway. But inside here we've effectively got a manager's office and a little welcome area at the front. So got that welcome mat there, got a bit of carpeting shown by the tiling, and then this part of the office I've actually kept untiled, and I think that's fine, it can work as a carpet, and I've kept the green colour just because that's the brand of the supermarket, the grocery store. So we're going to imagine that they're going to have the branding in the offices as well. You don't want people forgetting they're at work, even for a second. Now what I've got on the wall there is a little bit of artwork, and that's actually from an Eternal set. So there's some stickers that I've placed onto 1x8 tiles and then put onto the wall there. We can see, because the windows are outside of the main build, we've actually got a little windowsill there and there, which I think is nice. We've created a little bookcase with some drawers, just using some profile bricks there, some masonry bricks but the other side of them. And then in terms of the manager's computer desk, I actually did find a nice printed tile with the keyboard on it. We've got a mouse to the side and then a little cup, and we've got a chair for the other side of the desk for when he needs to call employees up. The other things we've got there, just a little table for him, and then some kind of plant to the side, and again the window just there has got a little sill inside as well. I think it's pretty effective for what we wanted to achieve. I will show you the interior of the ground floor of the supermarket as well, just because although I'd already created it and we've had it in the city for a long time, I'm not sure I'd ever actually shown that. So we've got the alleyway down the side, we've got the zombie Captain America, and I think that is the guy from the Hidden Side sets from a couple of years ago. But inside here, actually this was just two of the supermarket, two of the grocery store put together. So in fact we've doubled up on the kind of condiments and products available. We've got a fish counter just down to the side, and then in the middle we've got all your kind of veg and stuff, and then around this corner we've got bottles and bread for sale. We've also got that little loading area that comes in from the back of the store, so you can see. And that was what was originally in the original set as well. I thought it was a nice little play feature, so we decided to keep it. But yeah, not bad stuff. I think I just knocked the one bit of railing we have got on the stairs off just there, but other than that, not too bad in terms of showing around. Hopefully you think that's pretty decent, but what we'll do next is just take a look at it in comparison to the size of the mini modular and the actual Lego official modular and see whether it looks too out of place or not. In terms of how this matches up against the mini modular MOC that I've done there, which is my MOC Lego store, I think we can see that in terms of height it's basically the same. In terms of the additional height that we've got here, it's really that kind of guardrail around the roof area, and also obviously the billboard makes it a bit taller, but basically the same. In terms of the width, obviously considerably bigger. This is more at the regular modular size, and we can see that when we move across to the diner. Now the diner does take up the full space of the base plate, although we've got a stairway leading up the side there, and instead we've got an alleyway just there, and I really did want an alleyway. That was very specifically designed when I was making it, not because I didn't have enough pieces. And in terms of the height, actually with the billboard it's actually really quite a similar height. It's a similar height once you add in the kind of aerial bit at the top there. So yeah, I think it's going to fit pretty well into the city, not going to look out of place. I don't think it's, of course, up to the kind of excellent standards of an official modular or anything, but I don't think it's going to be way out of place. And it now makes my city a lot more balanced in terms of the number of MOCs that I've got versus the number of official modulars, which is what I want really. There's an awful lot of cities which are pretty much just official sets, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but I think it's nice to do something a bit different, especially if you're going to put it on YouTube and stuff. It's no good just doing what everyone else does. And there we are, placed back into the city. Hopefully you enjoyed that MOC. I think it's something that is achievable for people to do. Like I say, I used a couple of the grocery stores for that ground floor, and then lots of white and green various plates and brick for the extra levels. But I think it's an achievable thing, and hopefully you've seen that from looking at the video so far. If you have enjoyed the video, then please do leave a like, and if you're not subscribed already, then hit that subscribe button for more kind of content. I had quite a lot of new subscribers recently. Obviously the last video I did went down pretty well, a few thousand views, so thank you to all the new subscribers. I promise I do some varied stuff, so Lego news, but also the city building as well. In terms of the city building, like I say, one of the things I wanted to do this for was to get the balance a bit better. So in terms of my MOCs, we've got that, the grocery store just there, the Lego store, the mini modular to the side. We've then also got another mini modular in the coffee shop, and then the massive modular that I did, which is the Friends Community Centre and the Community Kitchen at the bottom. And then finally we also have a mocked and a modular noodle shop just at the top here, which is going to end up being my Chinatown section, very much under construction. And in terms of official modulars, if we include Sanctum Sanctorum as an official modular just there, police station, we've got the bookshop, which is split into two parts, so we'll say we've got 4 so far, the museum 5, the diner 6, and then Assembly Square 7. So I think 7 versus 4 in the downtown core isn't too bad. We will try and get some more MOCs added just here where we've got the construction site, and we've got a bit of space over to the side there, which should give us a nice balance. And also, I just don't want to go and buy some of the older modulars. They're extortionate prices, and I'm not that interested in the couple that are out at the moment. So is that the Boutique Hotel and the Jazz Club. So, you know, we do try and do some original stuff here. Also mocked up the Botanical Gardens set just there, a couple of those put together, so we've got a full dome. But like I say, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think could be improved about this one. If you think I've made any big mistakes, or alternatively, if you liked it, it's always nice to hear some feedback that's positive as well as negative. But with that, I'll leave you, and as always, be good.